Hmm. Okay. UV, what are you linking? Open carry. Okay. Okay, we're back with ADOM. A little later tonight, but that's okay. I believe the last thing we had did was clear out the um we had we've cleared out this place, the graveyard. Which means I believe that our next goal is to go back to the Caverns of Chaos. Although I have a Blessed Amulet of Balance. I'm going to stick on that Amulet of Order for now. Do I have any armor? Looks like I don't. Okay, I'm looking for some better armor. I'm kind of wearing a lot of artifacts right now. So my food consumption is pretty high. It look so random dungeon. I have to look up the danger level of the random dungeons because I could do one of these. Sinister's dungeon wouldn't be so bad, but I can't finish it yet. Putrid Cave entrance. I'm corrupted, right? Yeah, that's why my dexterity is tanked. Sure, let's do this dungeon first. Actually, no. I have to put the shield in this hand. Yeah. Because Rolf is left-handed. Okay, let's do this dungeon. I didn't mean to check if I was literate or not. I want to do this dungeon. This is the Putrid Dungeon. It's a special dungeon. It's always a cavernous level. We can start training up our axis skills. Which is getting up there. This weapon isn't the weapon we'll be using forever, but it's a fairly useful weapon. Hi, Pet. And hello, Masazan. So cavernous levels tend to spawn a lot of monsters because there's a lot of open space. Okay, here's the stairs down. The music here is thrilling. A little highfalutin, but I don't need that. There's a friendly floating eye. Somebody got into a pit trap somewhere. Okay, the black hag did not curse us, which is good. Let's eat this bat after killing these animals. The rust monster. With how many artifacts we have, the rust monster is not that scary. And every time I've streamed this game, I've streamed it with the tile set. That was something that was oh, a cat. Fuck. That's okay. We can deal with a cat. How are my boots? My boots could be better. Right, I can deal with cats, not that... I can deal with cats. Ever learned bravery? Courage. Yeah, I learned courage. Blink dog. Okay. Because we are lawful, the blink dog is friendly to us. There's a Mimic. Going to put on my Amulet of Free Action so the Mimic doesn't paralyze us. Oh ho! Here's a special guy. He's an Invisible Stalker. We can see the Invisible Stalker because of our Ancient Mummy wrappings. It's one of the reasons the Ancient Mummy wrappings stays useful forever. Like, it's not an exceptionally powerful armor, and I do want to replace it. I'll pick up that giant rat corpse. But... oh, we're immune to acid, so... wow, goodbye, kitty. We're immune to acid because of our god. Let's eat that giant rat. And eat that caveman. We cannot eat that Hill Sergeant corpse, even though Hill Sergeant corpses are useful. So yeah, this is what I meant by cavernous levels tend to spawn a lot of monsters. That Hill Giant corpse could give us a strength up. It does not. Okay, another Mimic. Yeah, I heard Dead Cells was out of early access, which is weird. Because the last time I saw that game, it was looking far from finished. Was Dead Cells release finished, I guess, is the question I have. Or did they just release it? Sure, I'll pick up those gauntlets, and this... it's a pretty good axe. I think that's... that axe is... ooh, elven bread. It's amulet of protection. Okay, let's just kill this guy with our trident. Where's my axe at? I hope Dead Cells is okay. Everybody seems to go crazy about it. It never seemed like something I would be super into. There's a bat fighting a rat. Confused by a doppelganger. Okay, where's the stairs down? Way over there. Okay. Yep, this sure is a cavernous level, but we're going to need lots of treasure, so we might as well do all the dungeons we can. A writing set. That is an exceptionally rare piece of treasure that is very useful. Maybe. We may or may not be able to make use of that magical writing set. Here's a lightning lizard. Did not decide to use its lightning. Which is good. The lightning is annoying. I would also have enjoyed to have been getting a corpse from that thing, because that could give lightning resistance. Okay, down we go. There's a kitty. We leveled up. Okie doke. You can fit through that corner. Yeah, diagonal openings do not stop you. Okay, we are interested in increasing our literacy. Okay, we can read a lot now. Maybe we can, with 100 literacy, 100 concentration, we can finally start trying to do some magic. And I think what we'll do next will be courage. So that we do not get penalized for fighting more than one monster at a time. And I'm just going to attempt to scare that kitty away with our mace. Yep, there you go. Goodbye, kitty. Color me impressed by that stick. By that, yeah, the mace. I never thought it would be useful because of its baffling abilities, but lo and behold, just having a way to make things afraid of you. In this character, I can kill as many frogs as I want. Funnily enough, we can still do an ultra ending on this character, even though we've done none of the prep work for it. Although, no, we can't, because we've already been crowned. If I had not gotten crowned, I could. But I got crowned, which means I cannot become chaotic without... I'm poisoned. There's a wand of door creation. How close are we to a potential victory? We are quite a ways away. How close are... What exactly is an ultra ending? There's a specific ending of the game that you get by doing a lot of insane rituals. And collecting a lot of specific items. Where's the Elven Priestess at? These lightning lizards, not, Okay, there's the way. It's down there. We're well on our way to a victory, but we still haven't gotten over the hump of the game yet. Once we get over the Tower of Eternal Flames, we'll start going towards the end game. Pick up that mithril ingot. All these spiders. Oh god, I almost hit that cat. Oh god. What if I took every precaution against the kitty? I become invisible, and I spread terror. Let's eat that iron ration. Hello, Freighter 5. We're walking around invisible. Let's take off our stuff. Blessed Runex. And take off Branelbin's Cloak of Defense. Chop through all these guys. That rattling warlord disarmed us. So I'm using the rune-covered trident. Not sure the worm's fire attack can harm us at all. Look at all these rats and worms. Breeding monsters, I tell you. Okay. Eat that iron rat. Kitty. Go away. Where the heck's the way down? Is there not one? Are we finished with the dungeon? Yes, we're done. There's this dungeon only has 3 levels. Well, I'm going to turn invisible. I think that Spectre can see invisible things. Boost learning. That's actually fairly useful. Let's just leave, because there's going to be monsters here forever. Cavernous levels. They have so many monsters. Okay. Kill that will-o'-the-wisp. Take off our cloak of protection. Put back on our axe. And get out of here. See, yep. Swoop. You can go through that gap. Getting hungry, so I'll eat this jackal. Okay. Jackals used to be really scary, because monsters would get more powerful depending on how many of them you have killed. And obviously you kill a lot of jackals, because every time a jackal wearer shows up, and they're a fairly common monster, you end up killing like 6 or 7 of them. They called them uber jackals. Okay. But they changed how all that stuff all worked, so Jackal's no longer terrifying. Cannot genocide creatures in this game, sadly. That is a NetHack thing. I've been thinking a lot about NetHack lately. I've done the Dusty level. Run away from the Necromancer because it takes too much time. I wonder, could I do this? Am I powerful enough for this? We can try. I'll have an indicator to whether or not I can do this in this dungeon or not. This is the long and nondescript tunnel. It connects to a part of the dungeon, the Caverns of Chaos, that you normally cannot access until much later. This part of the dungeon is not super threatening. Okay, exploding runes destroyed our Amulet of Light and Necklace of Rapid Healing, which is really annoying. Those were both very useful. Yes, those were both very useful items, but we didn't need them. We'll find more. The Necklace of Rapid Healing is not so common, but the Amulet of Light is. This guy can't hurt us, but he could destroy a lot of our items. And here's another cloak to replace the cloak we just got destroyed. Destroy this ghost lord. Yeah, there's lots of explosive runes in this game. Here's a useful guy. He's the only kind of dwarf I'm allowed to kill. Maybe he will have dropped me some new armor. That's scary. Let's see how... Okay, something icy blasted me. I'm immune to ice, that's right. How bad are these guys to kill? Those guys aren't that bad to kill. The question is whether or not they can one-shot me or not when they crit. Okay. Okay, so I think I can do... I'm immune to acid, so that giant slug. Not useful or scary. I hate disarming monsters. Luckily we have a powerful weapon to throw. We have a powerful missile weapon. Shambling Mound. These are rare monsters. I'm hungry. 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 Okay, so I'm going to be trying something dangerous that might get me killed, but... I dropped another pickaxe. I could really go for some... Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop everything and take only what I need. Probably going to be able to just use that Ankh. Might need that. I'll take a pickaxe. Basically don't need any of these, although if I have any construct slaying stuff, I might take that with me. Yeah, I'll take myself a good crossbow and some bows, just so I can give myself some construct slaying stuff in case I need them. And of course the blankets can come along. Guess I'll take the horn. I don't have any fireproof blankets. That's going to be an issue. Sure, you can come along. The wand of teleportation I'll bring, although it's not going to be that useful. Not diggable. I'll bring the Poshies and some boots. Bring the lizards. Bring the spin-swedes. And I guess I'll bring some stomophilia. And the elven bread. Everything else can stay, though. So. This is the Dark Forge. This is much later in the game. And it's guarded by these guys. I'm gonna fight defensively. Because of our high crit chance, we can deal with these guys okay. I wish I had fireproof blankets, but I don't. Or a ring of ice. So they're taking a little bit of time to carve through. Okay, there's gonna be more. Once we get over the initial assault of these... I dropped a ring. A golden ring. The robot roll call. Okay. That's the initial assault. I'm gonna walk around in coward. I really should have this place's layout memorized by now, but I don't. I think I need to go down here. This is one of the levels of the game that's always the same. And there are plenty of reasons to come to the Dark Forge. One is this room right here. It's full of pools. These pools will have random effects when you drink from them. It's one of the ways of getting a wish. And there's a lot of them, so... people often come to the Dark Forge for these pools. But that's not all that's here. I came here looking for equipment. Here's a guy I very often kill, but will not be allowed to kill this time. Okay, that guy took a sweet time dying. I'm just gonna fight on normal until they prove threatening. I'm really tough. When my armor isn't super good. I never like having the ancient mummy wrappings being my best armor. So that guy's evil. He wants us to kill people. He'll give us some really bad items if we go kill some very important NPCs. None of what he offers is worth it. And all the things he asks you to do are incredibly dangerous and make the game harder. Okay, so my boost got destroyed by the... Who in this world doesn't want us to kill? That's very true. This is a game about killing. Lots of traps here. These corridors are filled with traps. Which might detect traps. I know there's a trap there. Another exceedingly annoying thing about the Dark Forge is that... Oh ho! Is that what I think it is over there? Oh, this was completely worth it. We have gotten some extremely good stuff. The Dark Forge has items in it, like this. Gee, what are these? Okay, we got Elven Chainmail, which is very, very light armor that's pretty good protection. You've got a I'll pick up all of this, even the clothes. We've got... Sure, I'll pick up the leather armor. Red Dragon Scale Mail. This is incredibly powerful stuff. This is what you're looking for when you come to the Dark Forge. All of this armor here is random, that's why there's clothes here. But Red Dragon Scale Mail is very protective armor that grants immunity to fire. Which is going to make the Tower of Eternal Flames very good. Very much easier to deal with. I'll pick up everything here, even though most of this is good. That robe might be something special. That might be the robe of the Master Monk. I'll pick up the shell armor too, even though it's probably not very good. But we're not done yet. We still have more stuff to steal from the Dark Forge. Okay, come here, you big lummox. We also have a thing full of weapons. I don't see anything special, but I'm still going to pick it all up. I can see some Eternium items, which will at least be worth a crap load of money. And now you see why I dropped all my stuff before coming here. I do not want to attack Karab. But there's still more. There's a less useful chamber up here. There you go. Full of money. And I need to find the way down. I think it's over here. Yeah. And we got more of these guys to fight. Getting some of my stuff destroyed, that's okay. I found a lot more useful stuff here than I'm losing. Plus these guys are high-level monsters, so they're full of experience. I am going to want climbing eventually, but courage is too useful right now. Sure. I'll go courage until it gets lame, and then get some climbing while it's good. Now we got a Chivo. We rose to level 20. There's still more of these guys. Eat a lizard. Oh no, I lost a potion. Losing a potion you don't know what is either very, very bad or very, very medium. Well, you never really want to lose an item unless you've got a cursed item equipped. Okay, an amulet. And here's one thing. We can't go down. But there's still more. Also this guy. And all these Chaos Knights. Okay. Let's try that cheap cloak. Okay. Cloak of defense. So he picked up a steel crown. This item is of dubious usefulness, but could help us learn some spells. This is the Crown of Science. Helm of water breathing. I won't say no to that. The Crown of Science is a auto-cursing item. Every time you put it on, it curses. It becomes cursed. Sticks to your head. Thanks for the bits. It grants immunity to fire. Pretty big defensive value. Curses and dooms you. And offers a rather large I'm overburdened. Okay, I'm not going to be able to carry all this stuff out. That's a bit of a issue. Do you have any girdles? Kind of. That's a grump. I have too much treasure to take out. Are you going to eat the armor? Probably not eat it. Okay. How am I going to handle this? Let's just carry as much of it as I can. And the lizards. How much am I overburdened by? 1,000 stone. So I need to drop probably the chainmail. And the shell armor and the tower shield. Okay. We're gonna have to leave, drop all this stuff, drop some of this stuff off at a safe place, and then come back. So we're gonna take that off, just so that we're not consuming a lot of food. We're gonna come here. Buck ID all of this stuff. Do I just leave it here? Foolishly, I have left my food and my weapons behind, so I couldn't at least bring my axe. And the lizards. Chop up all these guys. Getting lots of, what are the odds these guys have picked up all my crap? Okay. Eat that jackal. Eat that goblin. And we're done with this place. Murder that frog. Lost a good scroll and a good potion, but whatever. I'm really grumped by not having any fireproof blankets. Okay. Look for keys. Can I lock this? No. Okay, let's drop everything and then start picking up actually, no, we'll do this. I'm just gonna pick up basically as much of it as I can. All of this stuff. So yeah, how much of it can I pick up? Don't need any of those. I'm gonna identify all my crap. Okay, and there's nothing here that needs to be identified. Okay, so well, a stone is not quite a stone in this game because like a rock weighs. Well, it's weird because the basic food item of the game weighs 200 stones. Okay, yeah, there's the Crown of Science. Some like unimpressive helms of water breathing. Some mithril scale mail, a completely average elven scale mail. About average red dragon scale mail. Auto-locking leather armor. Auto-locking is why you never put armor on. You try not to put armor on without identifying it, because that means it auto-curses. Soft clothes. Healer's robe. That's what that robe was. Okay. Eternium tower shield. Pretty good white dragon hide gauntlets. Some good boots. Longsword of slaughtering. If that were like an Eternium longsword of slaughtering, it'd be amazing. But it's just a longsword of slaughtering. Oh, if we were a barbarian, that mithril two-handed sword of mayhem would be really appealing. But generally, two-handed weapons are not super worth using. With Eternium's spears and that Quicksilver spear are going to be worth a lot of money. Some lead sling bullets some Skugari of Death. Ring of See Invisible, Fire Resistance, I knew that one. Some opals. A Scroll of Balance. Okay. So we are going to drop all of this crap. And we are going to pick up as much of it as we can to sell. Although the Crown of Science we're going to tuck into a corner and then not use. We'll sell that. We'll keep that as a backup. We won't sell that. We're using that, the Red Dragon Scale Mail. Take all of these. Amulet of Perseverance. Take that. Going to take one pick. That broadsword will be worth some money. I've had it for a while. Sword of Nanak, I'll have to find out what I want to do with. That'll be worth money. That'll be worth money. I don't know what Weeping does, but it's just a prefix. It'll be worth a little bit of money. Yes, thank you, Windows. Mithril Halberd. Basically, all of this stuff's going to be worth a lot of money. I'll leave the Iron Shot quarterstaves. Can't believe we found some Red Dragon scale mails. Should start practicing up. Don't need the rocks. Actually, maybe I do need the rocks. So we're going to go back to Dwarf Town and sell all this garbage. Okay, we're strained. But we should be okay, because the rest of our stuff is relatively light. I think we might even run Waldenbrook out of money. That's okay. I forgot to identify that blazing potion. Oh well. The blank scrolls might be useful now that I have a magical writing set. Although we may not be the best writers of scrolls ever. The way the magical writing set works is you can use it to replicate any scroll you've seen. Wait, why didn't I pick all that stuff up? Well, let's just do it easy. This stuff we don't want, and basically everything else we do. Okay. And one more thing I'll do. Let's come back here. Okay, I've already bought out your water. Okay. Let's get re-equipped. We're going to put on that red dragon scale mail, and we are going to bless it. So that it becomes more resilient to item destruction. The costs of making a copy are the writing sets have limited uses, and it drains your mana stat. But it also trains your mana stat. It's weird. Yeah, these things. This, and then new boots. Do I have any water to drop? Nope. Okay. So down we go. Yeah. Sad about losing some of my good amulets, but Red Dragon Scale Mail. This armor is very good. We're going to be using it the rest of the game, most likely. And it's going to make the Tower of Eternal Flames, like, doable. That guy just left. Some special quarrels. Oh. Brass amulets, brass bracers, and brass rings are always worthless. Okay, worms. What kind of herbs are these? Whatever. I might come back for some stomophilia, but oh my god, worms. Lots of black hags, or anise hags today. Lots of those. And I was convinced breaking into the Dark Forge was going to get me killed, but instead I chumped all the monsters there, and then found Red Dragon scale mail, which is what everyone dreams of finding at the Dark Forge. Ogre Lord. I think I'll buy that and eat it. But first, that's all stuff I've sold. Any of this stuff I want. Staff of hair loss, No, I don't think I want any of that. Okay. So we're going to sell one of these. I want to sell all this junk. Actually, wait, those Black Dragon gauntlets are really good. Sell the boots. I'll sell this as a backup amulet of balance. Sell this and this. Don't sell the Sword of Nanak, it might ever be useful. Although it probably won't. You use the Sword of Nanak for the willpower bonus generally. Okay, selling all of these two-handed weapons. I should drop some of those crossbows. Somebody said I had some arrows of death, which I might. I'm going to sell all the Skugaris of death. I don't need the Black Hearthling quarrels either. How goes Dwarf? Dwarf's going well. We just got an incredibly powerful piece of armor that we're going to wear for the rest of the game. Sell the mithril ingot because I don't need it. Now that I have a helmet of water breathing, the rings of the fish can basically go. And sell some of our wands that have 0 charges, although the fireball wands will keep. All these wands of monster creation, just not useful. Sell the ball lightning that I was stupid about buying because I didn't know what it did. Skull of Balance doesn't do anything. Can sell the Devil's Rose. And I'll sell the opals and the worthless stuff. We're gonna be rich. Ta-da! Now we have 88,000 guilders. Now buy this ogre. Eat it. Hey, we get a strength up. Excellent. What else do I feel like doing? It might be time to use this thing. I'll pick up the lizards. I don't have any books. At least not on my person. Did I stick any down here? Yes. Okay. We're gonna try reading some stuff. How's my knowledge skill? I'm pretty dang smart. How many holy waters? Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna pick up the Crown of Science. And we are going to stick that on our head. Wham! Becomes cursed. We take off our those, although I am going to pick up the Ankh. The Ankh will kind of counteract the Crown of Science. Pick up a holy water. Actually, we're going to pick up another holy water. We're going to pick up our books. We're going to come over here, away from our other stuff. We are going to dip the Book of Teleportation in holy water. And we're going to dip our helmet in holy water so that we can take it off. We're basically done with our god. We're going to keep our god happy enough to not hate us, but now that our god has given us the goods, we basically don't have to do anything with them anymore. You could repeatedly get artifacts from your god, but your level has to increase way, way higher every time. So we're going to start with Frostbolt. Now, if I were a magic casting class, especially a wizard, you tend to read books no problem as a wizard. But we're not a wizard. We're a dwarven healer. So some funky stuff can happen whilst reading books. Like, the books might explode, or we might get dizzy, or a hole could open up underneath us. That one's very likely to happen. So we're going to try to learn Frostbolt, which is a very good utility spell. Okay, we learn it. And our learnings, I put on the Crown of Science because the big boost to learning will make this easier. Frostbolt is a relatively easy spell, and we've got 871 casting points of it. So that's a large amount. With how we probably won't be casting it a super amount. I should probably do so though to train up my mana skill, my mana stat, which not that high. High enough though. And then we are going to, this is the big one, teleportation. What book did you get, G-Volt? Was it, I want to bet Nero's Codex, the bad one. Aha! We've learned the teleportation spell. Oh, we even got a good amount of it too. Okay. Woof. Okay, we got a fair amount of teleportation power. Books can take you places. So we can't cast it. We can cast it about 3 times before we're out of mana. And the casting cost of teleportation has a special qualifier on it. The lower down into the Caverns of Chaos we go, the more this spell is going to cast. So we can't super rely on it. But the Enchiridian's a good one. But just being able to teleport is a huge boon. Plus, we don't have to take off the Crown of Science yet. As we're going to pick up the Golden Gladius, Death Sting. And we are We're going to pick up both of our boost learning potions. As we can still make use of our learning stat. The boost learning potions aren't super useful for learning spell books because they wear off, but we are going to chat to this guy. This is the grizzled. This is the grizzled gladiator, Bart, and his text goes outside of the text box. This game's still, after all these years, not finished. And he lost everything. Dost ye want to give me to Gladius for some training I might give ye? Yes. So, prove our skills with some weapon classes up. Everything got up. Not our axes, though, sadly. But we got some of our stuff up. Mostly clubs and hammers and maces and flails going up is useful. But also, we learned the tactics skill. The tactics skill is a skill. This is the only way to get it, is to trade the golden gladius to Bart, not Garth. And what it does is, whenever I do one of these, the tactics skill makes the pluses bigger and the minuses smaller. And because we use them a lot, and we're never going to use the golden gladius, it's a very fair trade. Yeah, tactics is exactly how to learn how to be a coward or berserk. Tactics is kind of hard to train, though. So it's really important to get your learning as high as you can before doing it. Like, this 31 is actually fairly good, because increasing it really sucks. Okay, so the Crown of Science comes off. Let's go ahead and drop it here, because we might ever use it again. And let's go ahead and pick up all of this. Sure. And should drop a bunch of it. Elven chainmail we can leave behind. I think the cold resistance from my gloves is worth more than the... Actually, they're light. Okay. And drop that. Drop the Sword of Nanak. I don't need all of these. That sling is terrible. I'll drop that light crossbow. I don't need one mithril sling bullet. Take all of this stuff. Not the writing set. Basically all of my wands. Although I'll drop some of the wands of fireballs just so I can come back and get them later. And I have to look at my stat potions now. Leave the blank scrolls with the magical writing set. Don't need the scroll of melee damage. And finally, drop a lot of our money. Because our money actually weighs quite a bit. Our money is weighing us down. So we can just drop some of it here. We'll come back for it when we unlock the casino. Okay. So stick on our Eternium cap. I'll leave the Ankh on for now. Put on our shield. Get our axe. Put on our tridents, which are gauntlets for the more protective ones that don't have a good resistance. Yeah, no, we're not just trusting the floor. We're trusting a place we were hired to go murder everyone in. The dwarves will never come down here. For some reason. And even still, we're still kind of burdened. Okay, let me look at my potions. We have A gain attributes. We have a potential strength potion, which is not that useful. I think I'm just going to pound that potion of gain attributes. Yeah. But, all of our stats go up several points. We are quite tough. We're getting pretty strong. We're pretty dang smart. And we're on our way. We want to talk to this guy. So he gave us some item. We got a wand of digging and a wand of fireballs and a bunch of extra healing potions for doing the quest that he gave us. Do I want to get Big Punch right now? I think so. A vile demon has been terrorizing our home lately. Find him and slay the vile beast. Okay. So there's something around here that's killing people. I wonder. Oh God, it's that guy, and he will murder the hell out of the NPCs here. I kind of want to stay out of melee range of him because he has a stat draining attack, but we have a demon slaying weapon that just one-shots him. Okay. We exactly hit the greater demon and kill him. So we critical hit him with a blessed weapon. So it dealt like 3 times as much damage as normal. So yeah. It also has a demon slaying weapon. So that monster is actually pretty scary. It's just oh, there's still another demon. You were harder to kill than your dad. Yeah, that looked really easy, but that fight can actually be really hard. Quests. Okay. He dropped this, which is lead-filled mace, 800 stones. It is... Oh, come on. I put the wrong thing on, so yeah, this here. It is lead-filled mace, big punch. This thing does a lot of damage. I forget all that big punch does. I'll look it up. All it does is grant resistance to stunning, but it does a lot of damage. However, it's also very heavy. It weighs more than the rest of our equipment does combined. So while Big Punch it's also got a pretty big defense value penalty. So you're easier to hit when you weigh the 800 when you use the 800-pound mace. So Big Punch sometimes can be a really powerful weapon. Bob, how much does it do? 8d5 plus 18 damage, which averages out to be average of 42 damage. Rolf Savior making you left-handed does make your inventorying a little weird. Versus Rolf's Companion, which does average of 43 damage. So, but a much higher minimum damage. So, big punch, while powerful, is generally not everyone's first choice of a weapon. Oh, you're still here, huh? You're just gonna tell us that again? You have another quest for me? An low gravity quest for a hero as the art. Journey into the deep dungeons. Okay, so we're done with this quest. Yeah, if I had... My mace skill is actually pretty high. Yeah, I'm almost as good at maces as I am with axes. Because I was using Mikkel's Transmogrifier. And we're not burdened anymore. Okay. I'm gonna do this just to make this easier. Oh, I can go down here as well. Okay, so we're going forward in the Caverns of Chaos. Karmic Lizard. Don't hit that thing in melee. It will curse and then doom you. Oh god, a cat. Come on, kitty. I don't want to hurt you. I don't want to have to use teleport on you either. Although no, we'll do that. The first time we cast teleportation will be to deal with a cat. On to digging. Yeah, you shiver in anticipation thinking that something special is going to happen. That just means that there's a specific kind of statue on this level. We've already prayed to that statue. Okay. I know one thing we can do. Mine that out so that can start growing. And it immediately does. Okay. Lots of friendly monsters on this level. I'm gonna mine some more. I accidentally brought the writing set with me, didn't I? I saw it there for a second. Oh god. Right. That's where the animated forest is at. I don't have to do the animated forest anymore. Okay. We're starting to eat a lot because of our mini... These monsters are no longer as scary as they once were, though. I'm going to start killing them. I want to eat that. I'll eat it when I'm out of the dwarven halls. Okay. We're done. Interact with the world as if it was a tabletop game. A lot of games used to do that. A lot of old RPGs just flat stole things from Dungeons and Dragons. Right down... God, it's a cat. So many damn cats. I'll take the food because I'll eat it. Come on, kitty. Okay. Over here, kitty. Of course, I was stuck in the webs just long enough to keep me from making a door happen. Let's just scare the cat. Run away, kitty. There you go. Put on our axe again. Yeah, cats are a problem because there's going to be a monster later called the Cat Lord. And if you've killed any cats, the Cat Lord hates you and gets stronger the more cats you kill. A new scroll. Buzzing sound. There's an ant. There's ants on this level. I think this is the level of guaranteed ants. They want to kill all these ants. Because ants are important. Or bees. Why did I say ants? These are bees. Okay. I guess ants and bees are actually very closely related, so I'm going to... The corpses are worthless. Wow, that bee dropped 1,000 gills. Tournament gets worth a lot, and the royal jelly royale and the beeswax are both very useful. You're going to need both of those. Actually, we don't actually need the jelly royale. We do need the beeswax, though. Now we're just chopping them up. Ooh, a statue. I'm gonna look up what statues do again. Because there's a million of them, and some of them are bad. Okay, there's a royal vault on this level. That's worthless. A godly figure. It's yourself. Self-esteem is golden, but valor is beyond price. This is a weird one. Self-esteem is golden, but valor is beyond price. The other statue of yourself, if you kick, it does bad things. But this one says to live with valor. We're gonna kick it. If statue crumbles to dust, suddenly you hear 1,000 bells ringing in your head. You fall to the ground, writhing in pain, yet you feel good about what you just did. Suddenly an item is laying on the ground. So we have gold. We went to 4 HP. And that should have increased our willpower and appearance by 1. However, we are very in danger now. So we're going to stay here and regenerate some health for a while. We're also deafened. But being deaf is not that big of an issue. Oh god, somebody's attacking me. Eat that gerblin. Yeah, because we're a healer, we heal really quickly. Alright, I need to start training tactics up, which means I need to stop fighting on normal. I need to fight on things that are not normal. Let's be defensive right now, due to our wounds. A lot of fighting in this room. There's not a rest button, no. I could press 5 on the numpad to wait in place, but I think it's a little easier just to walk back and forth. Well, let's see if I killed a cat. Cave bear, cave fisher, cave men. White will-o'-the-wisp wolf. Okay. Do I have a source of light? Yes. Well, the stairs down are over here. Ooh, you sense an immediate and blood-chilling threat. Let's look for that. That's gonna be cool. I think that's what happened. There he is. A named monster. In Reveal, the Dark Orc. Once an unusually honorable orcish archer, legends proclaim that he took down even the most powerful minion of chaos with his deadly quarrels. Legendary monster. In Reveal, the Dark Orc. He was holding rocks. We've killed 3 legendary creatures, actually. Dispatched the legendary kobold Tickbooz, legendary goblin Groof, and the legendary dark orc In Reveal. Legend my ass. I'm not picking up that scroll of balance. Do you have any eats? Yep, I could eat that iron ration. Man, so many dark rooms. Hopefully I find a spellbook of light because my... Okay, this is a special room. Is this the special room? I've never had the special room be dark before. Yeah, it's the special room. So right here is one of the main difficulties of doing an ultra ending, is this motherfucker right here. But I can't do an ultra ending, so I don't really care about him. We could get a really good prize if we had a particular item to give him, but we don't have it. Ooh, a Hydra. We don't have it, and we don't really get anything important for... saving him. Why did I pick up that orc corpse? I can't eat orc. The legends actually are not random. They are, they're always the same. It's random which one you fight. One of them is a Final Fantasy Tactics reference. That's weird. Apparently Ramza became a vampire at some point. Okay. So this is Kilavaster. He's always standing here on this staircase. You can't move him. Um, as soon as I talk to him, he's going to start dying. The only way you can save him is by giving him an amulet of life saving, which is a little easier to get nowadays than it used to be, because there's a guaranteed amulet of life saving on if you go to a specific store in game on the real life date August 10th or something, but sad for Kilovaster, we're playing on August 6th. So we're going to talk to him when he's going to die, and that means we can continue further. So let's chat. Finally, the forces of chaos have overwhelmed me. The 5 orbs of balance, not corrupted by chaos. Slay the Guardian. Destroy the minions. Take the orbs! He dies. And he drops some kind of useful things. Oh, a ghost. If you save him, he drops very useful potions. And some teleportation books. Also I think actually either potions of remove chaos or scrolls of remove chaos. But he's dead. And he was guarding this place, the graveyard. And it's full of undeads. Take that quarterstaff, it's a special one. In fact, I'll switch to aggressive rather than defensive. Training up our tactic skill. Some metal boots, I'll pick those up. I might partake of some grave robbing. Okay. The graveyard level is always the same. It's always like this. You have to go around the whole fucking thing. You don't actually have to, and we won't be in the future. But I like to clear it out normal first. And there's just a room full of trolls over here. Oh, potential beauty. How nice. So the vampires I don't fuck with. They have stat draining attacks. And really, the rune-covered trident is going to be pretty baller here anyways, because it's dragon slay... not dragon slaying. Undead slaying. Oh, there's a lich! Don't fuck with liches. Even normal ones. Okay. Okay, some useful things. What does a vampire corpse do? Does it raise toughness? Probably not our toughness. Yeah, we won't raise our toughness. I'll pick up those, even though they're probably not useful. A mummy. Okay, we're being attacked by a lich somewhere. They're just normal liches, though, so they're not that scary. Okay. You probably shouldn't let a lich get in melee range with you, but... I'm not scared of normal lich. If there was like a master lich or a king lich or emperor lich, then yeah, but lich, forget about it. Okay, some bracers. Why did I pick up the bones? You can tell they're lady liches because they have hair. The skeletons have hair. Yeah, the gender stuff in this game, while mostly inoffensive, is kind of goofy. You can tell that it was definitely added as an afterthought. Because everything is either male and not described as male if you look at it. Like it's ghoul, skeleton. But then you have female skeleton, female ghoul, female lich, lich and female lich. So it's like, okay. You just add a little thing that appends the thing to the front of it. I don't think I've lost any stats. I'll pick up the Hurtling bread. Okay, these guys I'm just chopping up. Come here, you goobers. Okay, you I'll give the time of day. Okay. Okay. So that's that done. And what we're going to do is mine that out. I'm very hungry. I should eat something. We're going to come over here. And dig some more. I think that's white dragon scale mail, which is not very useful at all. Although it is powerful armor. If it is. It could also just be some kind of scale mail. Yeah, it wasn't dragon scale mail. Okay. So, do the friends at home think I should do some grave robbing? Let's look for a grave worth robbing while I wait for an answer. Oh, we found one right away. Wraith corpses don't give levels, but undead corpses tend to be able to raise your toughness. Okay, everybody wants me to grave rob. Which means we want to turn on our Amulet of Balance, because grave robbing is a chaotic act. And we definitely don't want to change our alignment that much, but the Amulet of Balance will lessen the impact of grave robbing. And how we do it is we use our pickaxe and then hit 5, because that'll mean we're digging down. And I digged at the wrong spot. And a monster is going to pop up when we dig. It's a Master Lich, which we want to run away from, but just to get out of melee range. The Master Lich itself is not a very terrifying monster. Yeah. And what do we got? I'll take the shield and the boots and the longsword. corals and identify it. Okay. Not a good haul. Actually... I think that's a normal heavy club. Earthling! Earthlings were just called hobbits in the early parts of the game, but it was changed. We'll grave rob a little more. Okay. Now we're starting to get interesting. So we had a king lich pop out. Okay. And my stats are fine. Okay. We got some boots and a dagger. Okay. Doesn't seem like my grave robbing is currently paying off. You only really want to rob graves that say great treasure are buried here. Because those ones have the chance for good items. Some of them stand. Oh, here we go. I'll say one more. Okay. Okay, that's the last one for now. For now, you got some arrows and man, that was some very unexciting grave robbing. But you can't win them all. I've gotten some very... Did I not bring the Horn of Plenty with me? I guess not. There are probably some more graves to rob, but I'm bored with it. We continue down. It's a blink dog. Seeds are not that useful. Wand of Light, I do need those. Getting close to level 21. Might be time to go do some quests outside of the dungeon, but I'm looking for something in particular. As a greater doppelganger, I probably should have been less cavalier about just attacking and killing it, but... I kind of want to hit... like the Eternal Guardian or the Wall of Flame, or... Nah. Another roadblock, basically. Continue onward. Oh, a Karmic Dragon. Okay. Don't wanna... There we go. Eat that Dwarven sausage. That Scroll of Monster Detection is actually fairly useful. Okay, that's a heavy saber. We're not going to pick that up. Yeah, the karmic dragons share the same traits as karmic lizards in that they curse you and doom you if you attack them in melee. Oh, go up some climbing. Our tactics we can raise to a meager 41. Oh man, look at this. Oh, I don't want to put points into it, but I will. Okay, now we're on to a perk to pick. Sixth Sense would be okay. But I'm going to go with Careful. Or Shield Specialist. Go with Careful. It's better than Shield Specialist. Well, Shield Specialist has a better perk after it. We've got all the important... Oh man, a Potion of Toughness. Hell yeah. Let's slam that... Let's not slam that right now. I'm a fool to just want to slam that right now. I'm going to risk it getting destroyed by not slamming it right away. Actually, no. I know what we can do. First, we want to bless it. Then we want to eat a cursed stomophilia. No, cursed stomoseptia. I don't have one. Okay. Well, we pick up we eat a stomoseptia. Then we eat another stomoseptia. So that we're very, very hungry now. The stomoseptia makes you hungry when you eat it. And then we drink that potion of toughness, which will gain us some toughness points. 2 points of toughness, as well as make us very full. Oh, a blanket. Oh, I hope that's a regular blanket. I hope that's a fireproof blanket, not a regular blanket. Okay, I was coming over here, though. And there's a specific reason I don't want to be super full right now. And it's what I'm hoping is here. Okay, it's not here. This is the water temple. Do I want to do the water temple? Come here, you. I'm not afraid of shadows. You're not the ultimate life form. You're not even alive. Got our Necklace of Rapid Healing back. That's excellent. Pick up that shield. Fluff Ball is not as useful as it used to be, but I'll still pick it up. Fluff Ball used to be one of the premier ways of cheating at the game. But cheating in a non-cheating way. So this is the water temple. It's special. Can't teleport on this level. Ah, traps. Actually got stunned quite a bit there. Okay. Another karmic lizard. The fluff ball, when exposed to water, will begin spawning gremlins. And gremlins used to be able to be pickpocketed. So one of the ways you used to be able to generate a lot of items very quickly was to get a fluff ball, or go to a place where there's a guaranteed source of fluff balls, and then generate a bunch of gremlins, because gremlins also become gremlins upon exposure to water. And you used to be able to pickpocket them. So you would just produce infinite monsters and then pickpocket them repeatedly to be able to get as many items as you wanted. Do I want to leave anything here? I have a waterproof blanket and a source of water breathing, so there's little risk to this. Do I have a wand of fire? I do. Okay. This will probably be what we finish the stream off with then. Because as you can see, this screen is very lopsided. So obviously you're meant to go over here. It's the water temple. It's got Kingdom Hearts music. And it's full of water demons. The Gru is a water demon. Funnily enough, there's lots of Chaos Servants here, but because they can't swim, they are on the other side of the moat. The water snakes can swim. The Grus are demons, so the rune-covered trident does a good turn against them. Oh no. Okay, so we're going to put on our Helm of Water Breathing and see if our stuff... I thought that I had... What all did I lose? I guess a Cloak of Protection doesn't... Okay, do I have a blanket? Well, I still have recourse here. I had a waterproof blanket. Did I just leave it in fucking Dwarf Town? What did I lose? Lost a scroll. Lost most of my identify. Lost my curse. Some rust stuff, doesn't matter. Scroll of identifies. I have one left, basically. And my scroll of item destruction. Okay, who cares? I'm carrying too much stuff to use an ice bridge, but you can make ice bridges. I thought I had a freaking waterproof blanket. If I left my waterproof blanket in Dwarf Town or at the entrance of the Caverns of Chaos, I'm gonna shit my pants. And you can't teleport on this level. Run away. So I don't get cornered. I have a plan, though. The official plan is going to be risky. I'm going to drop all my shit. I'm going to make an ice bridge. And then we're going to retreat. And there it is. There's the boss of this level. That's the snake from beyond. It's dead. And it dropped the Chaos Orb of Elemental Water and its corpse. We're going to pick up everything. We're going to drop the corpse. And we're going to try to cook it. We cooked it. Okay. And now we're going to leave. Because we really want to sell that corpse to Waldenbrook. Because that corpse is a valuable resource for removing corruption from our body. We also have the orb, which we could equip. It's a tool. It gives us plus 10 willpower. And if you use the orb, using the orb will, it heals you for quite a bit. It can be a source of healing. I don't look at the weather, I wanted to... There we go. I gotta make sure my... because I cooked it, it's probably not going to rot away on me, but I might need that torch. Ooh, a new amulet. Don't accidentally eat the corpse. Because I don't think the Snake from Beyond corpse would be especially useful. All of the Guardian corpses offer something for eating them. Some of them raise your stats quite a bit. We're probably going to eat the Ancient Chaos Worm's corpse. Maybe, depending on how much corruption removal I can find. Oh no, a Quickling. We killed it. I'll leave the rat for later. I'm less afraid of the monsters here than I was before, although some terrifying monsters still capable of spawning in the Dwarven halls. But the most scary monsters can see invisible anyways. So I'm not going to bother turning invisible. Okay, that was it. A key. I will pick up a key. And because I'm in a hurry, I'll use some teleportatio. Train up our teleporting skills a little bit. Okay. So first things first, I want to sell this corpse to Waldenbrook, so that later I can trade it away to the druid back in the opening village. We also get 16 gold. And then I'm going to check to see if my dumbass left my waterproof blanket here. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. That mistake cost me almost all of my scrolls of Identify. But we got a lot done. We got end-game level armor. We defeated the first Elemental Guardian. We saw Kellivaster die. We completed all of the ancient dwarves quests. And I believe next time we'll be leaving the Caverns of Chaos temporarily to go, magic card of the day. I'll link it in the chat. Actually, could I get this on stream somehow? How annoying would it be to put this card on stream? For some reason, OBS doesn't read Chrome anymore. I can't just show that. But I'll link it in the chat. And you can go watch the VOD. And then you have some... Okay, Goblin Polka Band is a really good one, I have to admit. Everybody polka! But next time, I linked the magic card of the day that will give you a hint to see what we're doing next time. But for now, from Bonk to you, signing off. Good night.